Paul Robeson was born on April 9, 1898, in Princeton, New Jersey. He was the youngest of 5 children. His father was a runaway slave at age 15 who went on to graduate from Lincoln University. His mother was from an abolitionist Quaker family of American Indian and African heritage. She died when Paul was 6 years old, and he sometimes felt a personal meaning in this song, "Sometimes I feel like a motherless child." In 1915, Paul Robeson won a 4-year scholarship to Rutgers University. He encountered some violence and racism, but nonetheless earned 15 varsity letters in baseball and basketball, and was twice named to the All-American football team. And finally, 13 years after his death, was admitted to the Football Hall of Fame. In later years, his name was removed from the Rutgers football team in reaction to his troubles with the Senator McCarthy hearings and the U.S. State Department's actions against him. This resulted in Rutgers having a football team of only 10 players for those past years of Paul Robeson's stardom. Besides being a sports hero, Paul became his class valedictorian, and he gave this speech upon graduation. "We of the younger generation must feel a sacred call to that which lies before us. I go out to do my little part in helping my untutored brother. We of this less favored race realize that our future lies chiefly in our own hands. On ourselves alone will depend the preservation of our liberties and the transmission of them in their integrity to those who will come after us. And we are struggling on, attempting to show that knowledge can be obtained under difficulties, that poverty may give place to affluence, that obscurity is not an absolute bar to distinction, and that a way is open to welfare and happiness to all who will follow the way with resolution and wisdom, that neither the old-time slavery nor continued prejudice need extinguish self-respect, crush manly ambition, or paralyze effort, that no power outside of himself can prevent man from sustaining an honorable character and a useful relation to his day and generation. We know that neither institution nor friends can make a race stand unless it has strength, that races, like individuals, must stand or fall by their own merit, that to fully succeed they must practice the virtues of self-reliance, self-respect, industry, perseverance, and economy." This the valedictorian speech at Rutgers University graduating class, 1919. Paul decided to study law and graduated from Columbia Law School, the 3rd black man to do so. But when he faced the realities of a Negro practicing law and could not get a white secretary to take his dictation, Paul Robeson decided his future might be in other pursuits, and answered requests to make movies and give concerts. This man, who became the most prominent baritone singer of his time, was denied membership in his college choir because of restrictions of campus social life denying Negroes participation. Robeson later wondered what his father might say to him if he were still alive. "What would my father say to me if he were alive? He would say, 'It's hard, son, but don't forget that I was born in slavery, and that your people were not able to do anything as free people for a long, long while. But they struggled, they fought, they made up their songs, and they struggled ahead. A Harriet Tubman, a Sojourner Truth, a Frederick Douglass, helped by a Henry Lord Garrison, and by a John Brown. And I escaped by the underground, and so you stand your ground. You may have to stand a little longer, you know. Just keep your courage and keep your heart.